Now, if you're going to be a video creator, you either need to embrace and learn editing, learn to love it, learn to do it, just gotta learn how it works, or you're gonna have to learn how to make videos in one take. Or you could do both. I do both. It's really fun to have both options. It's like learning how to drive automatic and learning how to drive stick. At least you can do all of it. I'm gonna show you how I like to make pro-level content, pro-level videos without having to edit in one take, and I'm going to help you become a one-take wonder. My name is Marielou Mandl, and my mission is to help you become a better video creator. You're going to see a tutorial, and then we're going to record a video in one take. We're going to do both right here, right now. Being one-take wonder to me is getting yourself to a place where you can record everything at once with minimal editing or no editing, ideally. And that's going to take practice. It's going to take a little bit of setup, but once you get a workflow, you can just be cranking videos out left and right. I like to use Ecamm. You could do this just with your phone. You could do this with just your camera that you have on your computer or just your camera. Like however you want to do it, you just need something that's going to capture you for an entire take. But by using Ecamm, I do have some additional options. So let me show you how that works. So we're going to go into live demo mode. This is Ecamm. Now, right now, you're seeing only two things. You got my program window, which is the main camera, and then I've got my scenes window over here. Now, with Ecamm, it is a whole video production studio in your computer, and I don't think people realize like how amazing this is. Like all of this on your computer. It's Mac-based, so if you're PC, sorry, come join the Mac side because this is amazing. It's amazing. And right now I am live streaming. This is live right now, and we're doing a live stream. Well, actually, we're doing a video inside of a tutorial inside of a live stream. So you're in the live stream. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you are in the tutorial, I'm so glad you're here as well. And if you're in the video, then you got a lot of information. You've like gone all the way down the rabbit hole. On the side are all of these different options for things you can control within Ecamm. So when you open it, all of these little things are going to be open, right? We got this one. We've got our overlays. I've got my comments. Hey, Gretchen, thanks for popping in. What else we got in here? We can control our camera effects. We can control our sound effects. We can control our comments, right? We got comments here. We got interview mode. That's something that we can turn on if we want to bring in guests. We can even have Zoom within Ecamm. And then you've got your prefs as well. If you're ever looking for your scene windows, it's in this top left corner. We're going to turn all of that off. We're going to turn all of that off, and we're just going to look at things a little bit at a time because we don't need to see everything. So when you open up Ecamm and you see all this stuff, start with the scenes window, okay? So right now, we've got the main scenes window, and then here you can see I've got a couple of different cameras connected. I've got my overhead camera connected, and my other camera, the battery died, is my cat camera, but the cat's asleep anyway, so Gizmo is resting. So is her camera. So you can do that. We can do things like multicam. We can build different things out. But to get started, you can just start with your one camera, whatever your main camera is. What I want you to do first is go over to this one, the little magic wand, which is going to open your camera effects. So here we are going to have different things we can do, like zoom and pan, right? So I want to make sure like I crop out this little side of a chair, and I want to make sure I crop out, you know, a little over here, right? So just to make it a little bit cleaner, I can crop it in. And that's even where you can make it look like another angle. You can crop it in even more. So we're just going to have it like just a little like this, move it like that. Amazing, right? So that's all you can do here within this. Now, if you need to like adjust some other things, you can adjust your brightness, the temperature, the tint, all of those kind of things. So if you want to start getting into those kind of details, I prefer to do it within the camera, but it is nice to have the option to do some of those things in there as well. You can mirror and you can rotate as needed because, you know, if we look at my overhead camera, that one as is this way, but then I need to rotate it to be the way I need it to be. the way I need it to be. So you've got your different scenes that you can build out like this. So I've got my main scene. This is me here. And if I want to have a second one, right, do this one, duplicate that. And if I want this one to be a little bit closer in, right, that's the one that I actually want to do like this, right? Because I'm going to add some title cards. So I've got two options, right? Main here, and then a little bit closer, right? So we're going to do something with this called overlays, but that's for a little bit later. So I'm building out the video in this folder here. So you'll be able to see, you see what I'm doing. You'll see what I'm doing. So we've got our scenes. I showed you the camera effects. If you need to screen share, my goodness, you can screen share. You can set this up. This is my second monitor. This is my notes for the video that we are going to record. And we got options there. So you can share screens of browsers. You can share the whole screen. You can share just specific programs, just specific windows, a lot of options there as well. Multi-camera as well as multiple microphones. So if you're looking at your cameras, you can press this button here, which is going to bring you to your camera switcher. So you can see different cameras, like you see like all the camera sources that you have. Like you can even use your iPhone as a camera. So you can do different things with that. But then if you click on the microphone here, this one is going to bring up your sound level. So you can add more microphones. You can have audio from music. You can have sound effects. You can have your Zoom guests. Lots of things to play with that. So we've got our sound, we've got our cameras, and we've got this thing called vertical safe zone, which is in options. You go to show vertical safe zone right here. You click on that. It's going to bring up this little kind of overlay that's not going to show up in your recording, but so you can know where vertical is safe if you're going to try to record vertical at the same time as your landscape one. So that is one of my favorite tools to be able to optimize what I got going on. So that is our audio, our cameras, our safe zones. And if you are live streaming and you're trying to engage an audience, you got your comments, right? We got our comments going on right here, and we can bring them into the stream. Hi, Yolanda. Thanks for being here. Thanks for still hanging out. And Omar does YouTube. He's still here. He's hanging out with us. Thanks for popping in as well. And you know, another thing with this, which I'm not doing today, is you can be streaming to multiple platforms at once. I do this all the time where I'm streaming to YouTube and to Instagram at the same time. It's magical. It's wonderful. It's the best. So this is a way that you can set up a one-take wonder workflow for yourself. So for our video, I'm going to close everything that I don't need. All I need right now is my scenes window and my overlays window. In this video folder here, this one is where we're building out our video inside the tutorial that you're in right now, which is inside of the live stream that you maybe are watching. Inception. There's a whole chart. I made a whole chart. This is us. We've got our up close one, so I can add some text because this video script is just this one. I have 5 points that we're going to cover without a demonstration. It's just some talking. So our main one, our up close, and just for clarity, I'm just going to make sure I get rid of all of these. And then I've got an outro that I've built out automatically, and that's already built in here, and it's got music, and it's I forget how long I made it, but it's just so it's enough for the end cards to happen. So we will go over there and unmute myself. Okay, so this is not going to be in my final one, but I could, right? You know what? We could. What if I just build it this way? I'm going to make it this way. I'm going to make a little circle, and I'm going to drop myself in the corner, right? Say don't put Lou in a corner, but you know what? I can do it. I'm allowed to. Here is really amazing. This little button, you can choose what's going to happen when this video ends. And if I was going to end it, if I'm recording something, it'll end the broadcast automatically, which is just delightful. Now, because we're making a video inside of a tutorial. I don't want the whole stream to end. I just want it to go to the next scene. So we will go to the next scene. And in that next scene, I will make another one of these. We'll just put this at the end. So this is what will happen. When that ends, ooh, come on, pop where I want you. There we go. When this ends, right, if we go to this, go to the next scene, conceptually, it comes back to this scene. Cool. So then that's how I'll know I have finished the video. And then I can trim that out at, at the end. But if you are not doing it, a video inside a video inside a video, then you will just end and then it'll be done. And then you'll know your video is finished. So now that I've got this main one, now I need to make some overlays for my title. So here's my overlay window and I want to do a text, right? So it's going to bring up this text window. And my point number 1 is plan and script ahead. You can change the font. What kind of font do we want today? Who are we feeling? I like this one. It's like one of my favorites. And we're just going to keep it simple. I'm not going to change too much. So we've got that one. And you can see here in the overlays window, I can turn it on and off with this little eye. Now I just want the other ones to look the same. So I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So we'll turn off this one. And then this one is going to be practice, practice, practice. Okay. And then our next one is going to be setup up your environment. Oh. Yes, thank you. Okay, we turn that one off. Next one is stay calm and confident. Oh, I did have it spelled right. Confident. Excellent. And then we will do this last one, which is engage with the camera. Cool. So those are our 5 tips, right? So once I get here, I'll be like, you're going to plan and script. And then I can go here. I can switch to this one. Once we get into more advanced stuff, we can talk about setting up a Stream Deck so you can really just like automate and hotkeys. But for simplicity's sake, we're just going to do this for this one, right? So I think I want to move everything up a little here so it's not behind, like it doesn't have that light behind it. Pretty simple stuff. Pretty simple stuff. The more you use it, the better you're going to be. It's exactly that. The practice is going to make all of the difference. We can make a video. I feel like we've got our starting clip. We've got the one that has our little text overlays that we want. And then we've got our outro that we will be able to use. I think we're there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I've got my script right here next to me. It's on the second monitor here. We are going to go into our preferences in Ecamm. Okay. So right now I'm just live streaming. I'm going to clip this out later. We're going to do record all broadcasts. Then it's going to start a recording. Okay. So I'm going to come out of live demo mode. We're going to go to my main window. Okay. And we're going to do this recording. I have everything open that I need to have open. I like to have my audio open. There's a gizmo. Bye, gizmo. I've got audio open so I can make sure the audio is coming through. I like to have my overlays window open and I like to have my scenes open. Cool. So, ready? We're gonna record in a 3, 2, 1. If you are trying to become a one-take wonder, meaning you want to be someone who can take videos and create videos without editing, record them in one take, and be done with it, here's some tips for you. And there we go. So now I'm going to go to my preferences again in Ecamm. I'm going to unclick record all broadcasts. and then the video is finished. We are multitasking. That's right, Gretchen. It's the video inside of the tutorial, inside of the live stream. So now that we've recorded that, all you might need to do is just do a little trimming. I have this folder. That's my Ecamm live recordings. This is the one that we just recorded. So if I open that, 4 minutes, we did that whole video, right? So I may only have to trim out the beginning and this little part at the end. You can just do that in this program, right? We don't even have to do anything special with that. Like I can go to QuickTime, I can go to edit, I can go to trim. We need to just trim a little bit off the top, right there, and then a little bit off the back, just like that. Okay, trim. It's done. We did it. The video inside of the tutorial, inside of the live stream. And now you can do whatever you need to do with that. If you need to upload it to Capsho, which is what I'm going to do after here, I'm going to say one take wonder. Save that recording. Amazing. That one's ready to go. I'm going to drop it into Capsho. I'm going to get all of my text assets, upload it to YouTube, make the thumbnail, all the other things. But here with me, you guys with me have made at the very least 3 pieces of content. Our video inside of the tutorial, inside of the live stream. Now, if you guys have never used Ecamm Live, I really, really recommend it during the summer. If you're getting this right now at like July, there's a sale right now. But no matter what price you get it, if it's on sale, not on sale, I'm telling you it's worth it. I have been a full price paying customer for years, and I will continue to. I am an affiliate with them, so if you sign up through my link, then I do get a little bit of a kickback. No cost to you, but I'm just telling you, honestly, this is my jam. This is what I use all the time. And if you have any questions, please do let me know.